Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. Now, if you watched my review previously of the Generation 1 Encore of Metroplex, you saw me actually show this off. Now, what this basically is 6-gun. Now, I'm going to assemble him, which is always hard for me to remember how to do. This is 6-gun, and like I said in the review, this guy actually really kind of sucks, mostly because, as you can see, there's not a heck of a lot of detail that this guy has. These are basically just bits that are put together in some kind of a haphazard way to form a robot. And they basically succeed in doing that, and it's not too terribly bad of an idea. It actually kind of works. But this is what you're left with. And to be totally honest, this is very, very underwhelming. Now, one thing that I have been doing recently is doing reviews of Reprolabels. And thanks to Reprolabels, we actually have the 6-gun X5 upgrade kit. This little sticker sheet right here is pretty much going to make this very drab, very plain, hardly any detailed looking figure come to life. Not only that, but it's also going to make him look really cool for the Metroplex City mode. Depending on how you choose to actually display him, either as a robot or in city form, he's going to look a heck of a lot better. So here's their sticker sheet just right here, nothing too spectacular. Typical high quality paper from Reprolabels. And here's the figure. Take a real good last look at the guy, because really this looks pretty lame, and he's going to go from looking like this to looking like this. Now, if you've ever really questioned the upgrade sets for from Reprolabels, seriously, this should completely change your opinion of it. This thing just absolutely looks a million times better. I can't even begin to tell you how much better this thing looks and how more real it really looks. Everything that's added on here is just absolutely amazing and brings out a look on this figure that it desperately needed. Starting things off first, you can see that it actually added some little horn details on here, along with a nice silver rim that comes across the center of his head, but it also adds really kind of blue, well, not translucent, but chrome eyes, and a little bit of a silver nose there. Now, if you would prefer, there's actually a little section right here that gives him an all red visor, but that's more cartoon accurate. That looks more like a cartoon drawing that I saw somewhere. I don't remember where exactly, but that's just a much better look in my opinion. More cartoon accurate, and that's what we're ultimately going for in the long run, right? You can see it adds a nice Autobot logo here in the middle, and then right here on the center it actually adds some just details here, some red dots right up on there. Obviously, you got some red dots down here, and then here's some of the city bit right here that we're going to see more, and I'll highlight that a whole lot more in the full-on Metroplex review that I do have planned. Now, if you actually separate his chest piece, you can see that there are more city details right on here that, again, you'll see more in the actual city mode. But that just is so cool that that's added on there. It's absolutely amazing. In addition to that, you can see that it adds some chrome bits here on the barrels of the gun, so that's a nice added detail. You got a basically waist piece that kind of actually gives him a waist. Coming down here, you got some knees, which looks cool, and it actually gives him feet. Very nice. Then you come around here on the side, you got Autobot logos here, and then you also have them added on that side. And then it actually adds, if you look in here closely, and this is coming apart, it actually kind of adds little fists. That's absolutely cool. And it wraps around here, and you have the other knuckles for the fist. Now, one thing that the other side actually does, and honestly, I didn't even know this. You can see that he's holding a gun. Now, this gun is the one that I always used to have Scamper hold. He does hold it. Apparently, it also can fit on 6-gun. They actually put a little hole piece in there so that you can still peg that in, and I didn't even know what that was for. I'm like, wait a minute, he doesn't come with an extra gun. But sure enough, he actually does. And again, you can see you got some nice hand details in there where it makes it look like he's actually holding a gun. So much better, just so much better. And that's, I mean, seriously, how does that even compare to how he previously looked? Now, Six Gun is not going to get the award for best G1 sort of Transformer. And honestly, without the sticker sheet, he really is a pathetic attempt at really anything. All he really is just a way to combine all the parts so you actually have something to do with him when Metroplex isn't in his city form. But now, this is something that actually would look very nice and very cool in a display. When he's not in, when Metroplex, isn't in his city mode, this is a nice piece to have stand next to him now. I mean, seriously, this is absolutely awesome. Just awesome. And as I said, if you were ever in doubt of the upgrade capabilities that Reprolabels is able to do and their ability to make our awesome toys look even more accurate, this is a set that you should definitely consider picking up. If you're going for the full-on Metroplex City look, this is already a set that you should probably have on your want list. But not only does it make Metroplex look 100 times better, it makes Six Gun look 2 million times better. So without a doubt, guys, I highly recommend picking this set up. It just, if nothing more, just to have a really cool piece standing next to your Metroplex while he's in his robot form. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.